Hey guys, what's up? My name is Fuego, and today I kind of wanted to go over a recent match that I had on Paradox, specifically Bomb Paradox, that I think will give a good insight to not only how to pilot non-meta build, but to do it in an Ascendant lobby. So this was a Ascendant 2 lobby, which is where I'm at the moment. Ascendant 3 actually. And while I am not the best Paradox in the world, hopefully you will get some tips, like I mentioned, not only from the build that I'm running, but also just in general, the decisions I make and gameplay in general. So let's start this replay up. And really, we're going to go through the whole thing and kind of just chat about it. I'm laning against here a Calico and a Viscous. This, for me, is amazing. And I'm saying that because my first buy is going to be Rebuttal, and you'll see it pretty easily. Rebuttal for me is huge. If you don't know what that does, basically it's you can parry more often, and when you parry, you get some health back. On top of that, you do damage to the enemy team, which to the enemy that's trying to hit you with the melee, which is massive. So against Calico, as if you guys don't know, her kit essentially likes to melee. And her companion here, Viscous, with Puddle Punch, also does melee damage. So, in terms of Paradox, well, it's kind of like my second main. I would say that the better build for Paradox really is more of a balanced kind of playstyle between Kinetic Carbine and using Swap. Time Wall right now is really strong with the ability to get multiple charges on it. And you'll see me kind of lean into some of that, but the build that I'm using is very Pulse Grenade focused. But you see my first item right now, instantly, as soon as I get that wave, I know I can buy one item. I instantly go for Rebuttal, which seems kind of crazy, right? Like you want to kind of follow your build most of the times. Rebuttal is actually not in my build. The build usually wants to focus on getting your time up as quickly as possible, farming as many souls, but you'll see pretty quickly right now that Rebuttal actually comes in clutch. So I want to take high ground here. I want to play a little safe. I want to play out of the sight lines of the enemy. And I really just want to prioritize capturing all these souls, taking my time with the wave, and maybe just putting a little bit of pressure on the enemy team, not too much. I'm looking around for Calico. I'm trying to bait out like a melee, and you can kind of see I bait out a melee right now, and I was hoping she would stay. She doesn't, because again, I have Rebuttal. I can spam parry way more often than the enemy might expect. The Viscous did know, though. He did see me buy it, so he might be a little bit more against it. And I'm throwing Pulse Bomb there just to get him out of cover. If you don't know, Pulse Bomb goes through walls, so you don't need to have a line of sight with Pulse Bomb to do damage to the enemy. So you can even see here I'm taunting him. Press your 3, instant parry. I'm gonna go back and explain kind of my reasoning for why I instantly just decided that I was gonna parry her. Let me go back to my person right here. So it's often whenever you're doing these like weird animations as a player to go for a quick melee. It's so unexpected. You're in the middle of the animation, so you can animation cancel a quick melee. But because I kind of expected it, and on top of that, because my melee, my parry cooldown is so quick, I can kind of risk it, and I do. Instant melt, though the Viscous does save her. It's okay. But I can take this fight still because I got extra health from my Rebuttal. On top of that, she already takes damage, and I just create so much space by pressing on the map, just having high ground at all times. And even if I'm not on it, McGinnis will be. And at 2 minutes, I instantly know boxes are up and farming is up. So really prioritize making sure that you know at 2 minutes your farms come out. At about 5, 6, your mediums, other boxes, and stuff just regens all the time throughout the map. I get extra regen here again just to keep myself as alive as possible. I pop wall just to kind of make sure I can keep pressure here against that Viscous. I want to just keep them anxious, right? I want to keep them as pushed out as possible. Again, I'm popping Time Bomb there just to buy myself more space. I might pop wall here if I feel threatened. You see, again, I can force it, and then he has to pop Q, which is huge. Again, massive rebuttal. Instant wipe. So again, I'm going to kind of go back just a little bit to kind of chat about that. When I am pressured up, I have a lot of health, and I'm seeing that the Viscous is a little bit low. He's also not that strong. He just doesn't have much other than splatter to really fight me. And so knowing that he might be melee focused, knowing the Calico is kind of a little bit far away, I can fight them. And then as soon as he pops that cube, I mean, it's game on. I have my pulse grenade. I can throw that right on him. And as you can see here, there's a melee fight going on, so I know I can just go in and go for the parry. And that's exactly what happens. Even the McGinnis kind of goes for it too. McGinnis also buys rebuttal, which is massive. So we get that. And you'll see I'm kind of, this is such a small tech, but I'm angling my camera away because if I am facing towards the right, towards the Viscous, and I go for a melee, it's much easier for him to land a parry on this little pink spot. Versus if I'm kind of aiming away, he can't really do anything. And so I'm kind of aiming away. You'll see me here. I kind of put myself between the Viscous to make the melee easier. And he's going for a melee. I'm expecting it. And even though I didn't parry, just already primed the melee to kind of land it on. As soon as I saw he was going for the melee, I'm like, okay, cool, I can go for it. McGinnis, the same idea. Pressure, easy. So again, I drop pulse bombs just to kind of put in pressure. I was looking for a spot to kind of hit the minions and hit the tower as well to do some damage. And even I'll waste a carbine here just to do some damage to the tower. I'm popping a wall here just in case. Yeah, exactly. When the Calico gets back, I don't want to be scared about her putting pressure. So I just pop the wall there. They might go through it. Again, I waste the parry. I want to risk it. It's okay. Especially because I have a McGinnis with healing right. I have a McGinnis that has healing scepter with 2. Easy. Easy. I'm looking right at him too. I get that second melee. You'll kind of see it here. I get that second melee out just a little bit late because I'm scared the Calico is going to parry for the Viscous. So I go for a melee here. Also too, it is so good. It is so good if you think that they will start trying to melee your enemy troops. Feel free to throw some parries out there. Land on top of the troop, kind of wait around a corner, and then when they're going to go for the melee, you'll kind of rewind it one last time. So I see, okay, McGinnis is kind of healing. They're putting some pressure. I see that the Viscous is going to start to shoot at this troop on the right. And so I'm waiting. Okay, he's going to go for the melee. Easy parry. And so the second melee, I see that Calico's jumping in. Oh, that's crazy. I see that Calico's jumping in. So I don't really want to melee this Viscous because I'm scared that the Calico will instantly parry. So I wait. I wait just a little bit. I even aim away to kind of bait it. But then last minute, I think, no, I don't think the Calico is going to think I'm going to go for it because I was looking away. So let me go back in and melee. It doesn't really work out. That's okay. Again, I have wall trying to stop them. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Though I think McGinnis gets this kill. Yeah, easy. And she's got heal, she's got wall, she's got turrets. She's pretty safe, so... Oh, does she survive that? No, she doesn't. But I think, if I remember, I might put pressure here. I might get this kill. So I pop bomb. No, I don't. Cool. But again, back to neutral. It's okay. They have 2 kills. We have 3. Okay, so even a small thing right there, you're gonna see that oh my god, what's going on? You're gonna see that I see this Calico here in front of me, and I'm in like almost perfect leaping distance. This time bomb keeps me a little bit safe, so she's not gonna leap into it just yet. But as soon as it's over, I have 2 options. One, I can stay here. Oh, I have 3 really. One, I can stay here and take the Calico slice, but hold my ground. Number 2 is I can back up and lose all the template I just have. Or 3, which is kind of my favorite. Viscous isn't there yet. I'm going to actually push straight into her so she dashes past me. And you'll see it right here. I'll kind of see her through this little slit. I saw her walk through. And I'm going to walk. I literally dash into her. And she just misses. She misses the dash. And so she doesn't get her heal off. It's kind of nice. Okay, I forgot I did that. Oh my god. Let's play it one more time. So again, like I said earlier, after this dash, I'm seeing that she's going to go for a a melee on these troops. They're low, right? They're low. She has melee lifesteal. She wants to get this melee heal off. And so I'm going to literally dash in, especially because Paradox is so quick. And then go for the parry. So good massive. And then I can't really parry because Viscous is ready for it. So I just go for a heavy melee and then a quick light. But it's enough. He doesn't bubble himself, which is fine. And then we might put pressure here on Viscous. Yes, I just swap him just to get him out of the way. He puts a little pressure on our McGinnis. Again, I use just melee movement, just in general, to help us out. And then I throw a bomb, which kind of almost gets him low. It's enough pressure. I might even push here, I think. Yes, I do. Mainly just to get this like one soul, and then I'm out. Easy. Focusing on my movement a lot. I think if you're playing Paradox, the fun part is the movement. I think I get shot here. Yeah, so I air strafe on the side to hope that I can avoid the bullets. But she just hits me. It's okay. I try to buy McGinnis some time here. I'm trying to get up there. I'm waiting to see if she falls down, but she doesn't. I see she pops ult. So cool. I'm going to go help out McGinnis. The turns are actually kind of doing work. I'm kind of hoping she parries here. Yep. Or melee, sorry. She kills McGinnis. But I know she can't really run. She's used so much stamina that I can kind of chase. And I think the turn gets her. Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the bridge buff. But we did get the Calico. So at least it's an even trade. Splatter almost kills me. And I would say a lot of the times you'll see me pop Carbine because of the bonus move speed. 26% movement speed is no joke, especially when you're getting other items. So I highly, highly recommend always trying to pop Carbine, even if it's just a rotate. We're back to neutral. McGinnis popped healing right, and we are basically tied, if not slightly lower on souls. But I trust myself. I trust who I am as a player, and so oh, another parry, easy. You see, like there's so many times I go for a swap here, I miss it. There's so many times that I can do that with rebuttal, especially against this lane. They have items. I mean, same thing. Viscous has life strike. Calico has both spirit strike and melee lifesteal, and so this first item is not in my build. I get a little bit too greedy here, but I think I might make it out. Again, I pop Carbine to kind of buy myself some time. I also go up vertically because Gooball is not that great at following vertically. So I'm trying to kind of get out. Viscous is kind of looking for a kill. And then wherever I see that abilities are used, I pop wall prematurely in case he climbs up. I'll have more. Exactly, right there. You see? I have more time in case he were to throw splatter. I have a half second to kind of jump out of the way. I'm trying to support McGinnis here, putting pressure. I'm a little low, but as long as I'm out of the range of the Calico, which you kind of see me doing, I'm kind of trying to get out of the way, I can survive. So again, I'm just kind of looking for rotates. I'm letting that healing right do its job. And I'm looking for any boxes I can get. McGinnis pops a great wall to buy me some time, and I pop Time Bomb behind it to kind of as well do some damage. I have just enough health that I can survive a dive, so I'm kind of going in, especially with having rebuttal. I am listening for that Viscous sound. I'm listening for the melee. Again, trying to just stop them from getting out of here. I bait that Calico, same thing. I go on top, and then here I can see that we can maybe put in some pressure. So I'm gonna should hopefully keep going. Nope, I actually back out. It's okay. I probably should have kept going. Yeah, because now we lost so much. So again, a lot of what this is yes, like I feel like I do my best, but it's good to also look back and see what am I doing wrong, what am I doing right. I'm seeing here I am just trying to use my time up as pressually as possible, as efficiently as possible. I see that Viscous kind of on the map. I don't really want to take this fight, especially in here. He's got full health. I don't. And unfortunately, he does take the camp, which is fine. It happens. I'm still above on souls from everyone on the team except Dorman on yellow lane, so it's okay. I'm going to look for... I don't really see the enemies, so I'm going to go and look for just minions to take. I'm trying to put some pressure, and I'm doing really good. I'm at 1,600 souls. I have basically full health, and we're putting enough pressure to kind of make them sweat. I'm looking at my shop. I'm always trying to buy whenever I get a chance. And then I'm looking for a zip to just get my little bit extra movement, as well just to get on top and be able to see what's going on the map. So kind of talking about the bomb build a little bit. I love Paradox bomb build. I think it's sick. I think it's something a little bit different. Because it's not just regular carbine. I like really specialized builds, and I like just throwing a bomb into something and watching those ticks light up. I should have really parried that. I remember thinking in my head, damn it, I can't look cool anymore because I failed that parry, but that's okay. And I died at Calico. Really, you could see all that came from that single puddle punch that opened up space for them. The puddle punch did a lot more than just the damage. It stopped my healing rate, and it gave them really security and confidence to push me since I was low and going to stay low, which is okay. Thankfully, our silver rotated at the exact right time to... Oop, that sucks. At the exact right time to stop this wave from dying. And I really was super thankful because we did not lose that middle tower because of her. I'm looking at Venator. Maybe I can steal some kills from his farm. Maybe some damage. I go for a swap, but I don't know if I'll be able to secure it, especially because I don't know what's behind that Venator. In hindsight, I should have really just gone for it, but because I don't know, you see, like, that's the Apollos that I'm worried about. So I'm going to pop Carbine to start that movement boost, and then I'm just going to head out. I'm going to pop that bomb on my feet to stop anyone chasing, as it kind of helped with the Venator. Apollo, you can see, is kind of trying to chase, but he backs out when he sees that silver. But because the Venator got so greedy, he's now on my side of the map. Now that silver can dive on him, I'm waiting to see if silver can kind of hold the line just for a bit, so I can then jump in and maybe kill that Apollo. But Apollo's kind of full, so I don't think I chase this. Like, I might scare him off my Sinners with the bomb, maybe. Yeah, that's okay. And I just want to take that. I really don't want to risk it. I don't even think I finished this. Yeah, because I know the Apollo's... Yeah, he's still nearby. I don't want to take this fight against what is a very, feel like, broken character. I don't have any spirit resist right now, so I don't want to risk taking a fight that I shouldn't. So I just go and help secure a kill on middle lane, and then I think we push up, because in my head I'm thinking, okay, it's just the Apollo. We've killed the Viscous. Let's send it. So it's okay. I'm a little bit scared because the Apollo just does so much damage to me. Again, I don't have any resist. And I see that he's chasing the McGinnis, so I'm going to kind of try to support. I missed the swap, which is okay. Sometimes you just got to go for it. I mean, the swap cooldown is so quick that it just doesn't hurt to do it. That Celeste, this match was really frustrating to fight. I should probably throw out a bomb right here in this choke. No, I don't. That's fine. Oh, there it is. Yep. Huge fucking wall by my goodness, by the way, of stopping that Apollo is massive. And I'm being greedy during the match. So, again, I like bomb build because it's not very APM heavy. Paradox itself already, as a character, is so difficult to pilot. There's so much things going on, and there's so much of a skill ceiling to do. Just kill that Celeste, which is nice. That I like bomb build because it's just don't think, throw a bomb, and then you can just really focus on movement, as you can see me trying to do. So in terms of the match, we're not doing that great. I mean, we've lost all of our initial Guardians, and they still have 2 up. We've taken a big damage on our left side lane, but that's okay because we can just lock in. The beauty of Deadlock is that you never really know if you're going to lose a match or not. It's not like a set number of, hey, this team has X amount of points, we can't come back. There's always a way to come back, and you'll see it in this game. So, about the match is about a third, almost halfway done. I really just want this walker. It's low enough already. I'm sensing that no one's here, but then I see Celeste kind of dive in, and it freaks me out, so I back up. Again, bomb, buy me some space, and I pre-pop a wall just in case. I'm really just trying to get away from that Apollo because he does so much damage. I don't have any resist. And then when I see this Apollo get hooked, I get super aggressive because, again, I can secure this kill. I see that the Calico runs away, but I'm worried about the Celeste. on our side. I know I can kill her. I think I do here. Again, it's just being so aggressive. Don't let the enemy breathe. And then she goes for that light parry. She fails it. I get stuck on a tree, but I think we kill her still. Do we not? There's no way she doesn't die here. Oh no. So again, that's something that I'm learning. Don't overextend, because now look, 2 of my teammates died because I got super greedy. I also probably didn't call it in the chat, so hey, use your mics to the best of your abilities. I should be respawning soon, and I'm looking at the map right now. I should probably go help out that big team fight. I think bomb build Paradox. I mean, if you're thinking about any build like that, Geist bomb, General Pocket, Paradox bomb are pretty good. To just in general run. I thought about going to the other lanes to stop middle, but now I'm going to go left and kind of help out. Trying to save some stamina here. Apollo's here. I can fight on my bomb, so I'm actually going to hold my ground against the Apollo. But I don't realize that the Apollo slice just goes straight through my wall, which is a little unfortunate. That's okay. Again, I'm just looking for team fights here. Once my kind of bombs are up, I just pop them. And then once my cooldowns are kind of on reset, I either consider going back or like here put pressure. I can just throw swaps out. You know, that's how you get better as a player, by knowing your swap timing, by using swap. But again, this Calico stays, unfortunately. And I think she gets out here. Let me see. Does she actually survive this? Yeah, I think she does. And if she doesn't, that's kind of huge, because Calico right now, as of the patch that introduced all the new abilities and reworks on characters, is pretty strong. So I'm not too surprised to die to Calico at 17. But that's okay. So again, we're just making a lot of small mistakes. We don't have their Walker yet. Overall, we're getting pretty greedy. But it's okay. Again, Deadlock is a game to come back. And I think that's what really I see lower skill players kind of struggle a lot with, is just the mindset of, hey, this is always a winnable match. Worst case scenario, we're playing a game to have fun. I pre-pop bomb there to kind of get the Venator out of cover if he was behind that middle area, but he wasn't. But again, I'm playing safe. I don't know where the rest of their team is. I can kind of see now that like Paula's there. I can guess that Cat's still there. And again, just putting bomb. I'm trying to just find the best spot for a time bomb. It's not really great where I put it. That's okay. I can see that the Cat's trying to chase Wraith, which is unfortunate. But again, it's just one of those things. I can't get greedy. I can't go in there. I can't hold the McGinnis. So I got to just let it go. Back to neutral. But I see that the Apollo kind of pushes me. So I really like slam S. And then he gets super greedy, as Apollos usually do. And do that. So that's really the name of the game on Oracle lobbies, Ascendant lobbies, Phantom lobbies. People will get so aggressive for kills. The playstyle is just hold W. If you can space that right. Like, I saw that Apollo a mile away coming for me, and I started backing up. He has to really overextend. He has to use a lot of his stamina, a lot of his abilities, and then I can just go in and melt him. I think this tower is doing way too much damage to my team, so I pop wall to stop the Venator, and I do damage to it to destroy it. The Venator even goes through my wall, which is crazy. And I try helping the Victor, but yeah, he dies. So there's nothing for me here anymore. No reason to stay, so I'm going to back out. The Venator, if I remember, he's a melee build. Yeah, he is. So I'm not too scared of his ult. He's not really doing gun damage on this build. Interesting that he's doing spirit, or sorry, bullet resist. I really don't think that. I mean, I guess against the Wraith. Yeah, I guess for like silver whole kit, but versus most of us are spirit, I think he would have had a better chance at doing something like maybe a warp stone to get closer, or I mean, really anything, but not that. So just really kind of general farming. As I'm kind of waiting here, I am looking for any camps that I can take. I'm letting my bomb kind of do the job, but I see that last second it doesn't take the camp. It's okay. And I'm going to help McGinnis to see. Also, kind of looking at some of these like side camps. The Sinners. Try to secure that. A lot of higher end games on Deadlock I feel like are very efficiency focused. You're really looking that if you're not getting any big team fights, you really should be using your time as efficiently as possible to farm as much of the map. And I think here someone asked me to stream on Discord, so I opened it up. Twitch.tv/Fuego, by the way, in case you're curious, though I really don't stream that much. I see Venator, easy swap. Kind of just looking for opportunities. I'm seeing on the map that McGinnis is taking a fight. I think I can help. I just dive in. We don't think anyone is nearby, and I think McGinnis also just makes the call like, hey, let's just push this objective, which is kind of the right call. You can see Calico's a little far, Viscus is a little far, and I'm also looking, you'll see that I'm positioned kind of very specifically here. I could be more on the right side and kind of have more cover, but I want to purposely be able to see into their spawn because as you'll see in a bit, I'm able to see when Viscus, you can kind of see him right now, I'm able to see when Viscus is trying to dive in. So I think we barely don't get this objective, which is a little sad, and I miss a parry, which is okay. I'm just trying to get out, and I think no, I don't. Because I thought last minute that the cat was going to cut me off, and she didn't, which is unfortunate, so I just died, which is okay. Though McGinnis does make it out. I think McGinnis is going for kind of like a turret build, which is kind of cool. It is really nice, and I'll make a video later about having just the control on McGinnis. It's actually my most successful character, so if you guys are interested, I can definitely do something of higher end McGinnis gameplay, though it is not that easy. McGinnis, especially turret build on higher level gameplay, is just not that great. As a character, she's just not that efficient. I found people have much more better times with using ult build, or maybe like a gun build, but just in general, McGinnis is very weak. So I go and just take farms. I'm considering taking this middle farm, but I want to go left lane in case Wraith gets into a fight, which is probably where I'll go. Yeah, you can see me go here. So, crazy buy. I buy Infuser. Even the quote says, deeply recommend. You can get this as early as you can after getting Echo Shard if you want. I sometimes buy it before if I'm finding that when I get Dove, I just die. And as you can see here on 5 deaths, 8 kills, just great. Almost the most in the lobby, tied for second. It is still what is getting me is just an instant melt. So I really want a way to instantly get health back, which is what Infuser does. On top of that, a lot of these characters are very close range. Apollo, Calico. I mean, this is a perfect game to show this off. So Infuser, for me, works best when it is in close range. So again, I'm using Carbine to kind of just move around here. I am popping Bomb and Infuser to kill that camp automatically, and then I've just farmed that medium camp for free. I'm kind of getting ready for also that urn fight, and so again, I'm just making sure that I'm here in the area. I'm going to make sure that I clear some waves to make sure that they... Oh my god, that was crazy. To make sure that they don't get that much space to fight urn. And I'm you'll kind of see there, I'm actually going to reset it here. I am pre-popping my grenade, so I get Dorman also, that's fine. And I have my one active because as soon as I come out of this, out of the Baroness Hotel, I want to pop my one and I want to pop Infuser to just get massive amounts of health. So I throw it on my feet. I don't think I have Infuser at the time. Celeste ult is kind of intense. That's okay. I pop Carbine and kind of slow her down. And I think they do try to chase me here. Yeah, Celeste misses her too, or whatever the ability that is. I want to put a little bit of pressure. I just want to keep moving around. I pop bomb on me, kind of, to make it hard for her to just jump right on top of me. And you see here, I'm just dodging and weaving. And somehow, I did not take any damage. So even though I lose the walker, I survive. Which is, you know, if I'm going to lose the walker anyways, there's enough pressure. It's 1v2. And they are pretty juiced at 25 and 23 respectively. Okay, for souls. I can't beat them. There's nothing I can do to beat them. Especially after I use my swap early. So, I might as well just survive, right? I'm just going to kind of clear waves here. I throw a bomb. I know I can keep moving. And keep going to maybe look at a team fight. Maybe just kind of be active on the map. as I might have mentioned before, Bomb, build on Paradox, and really any of those love to have team fights. Because the more people on it, the better. Easy swap is fun. And I can't really do anything. I'm kind of out of cooldowns, and so I just kind of leave and let Victor kind of deal with it. I don't realize that there's a fight going on in there until way too late. So I'm kind of looking to help out. But again, because I don't have gun items like most Paradox builds, once I throw my bomb, I'm kind of useless. So it's a high impact. What can I go for? I think I'm just trying to stop this Calico. I'm kind of useless, so I just need to be active somewhere else on the map. I think a shooter on the zip, yeah. And then I drop bomb, maybe I drop infuser. Again, but you can see she can't push me in there in the range that she wants to fight at because I have infuser and I have bomb pop. So I know that I can be safe. I think my teammates literally call out like, hey, Paradox, you're by yourself. But again, if I am just being smart enough about it, I can kind of get to my silver too. I think I ran out of stamina there, yeah. And then she pops ult, which is massive because her ult is so slow to go up. And then for some reason she backs up. If she had stayed, I get the swap and then I reset the fight. But she leaves. I take it as my time to go. And I back up. She even runs back into the bomb at some point, which is kind of nice. I missed my jump. It's okay. But we kill the Calico, which is massive. She gets so greedy. She wants that kill so bad. And she can get it. She's at 23k right now. There's no reason why she can't kill me. But because she's so deep in our side, and she's used all her cooldowns to chase me, she just can't do anything. So that's the nice part about Paradox. I feel like just in general, with every build you run, for some reason a lot of items are focused on her movement. So you have to just be comfortable being pretty deep and then trusting that your team will rotate with you. I should be taking some of these farms. Yeah. So I'm pretty farm focused, I would say. I think here I do decide, hey, let's go mid. So I clear these middle creeps. I keep moving. Again, popping carbine literally just to rotate. I try shooting the wave, but that didn't really work out. And because I don't have my cooldowns after I just use them to clear the camp, I don't really have much to contribute to the fight. And I'm just waiting up here to see if anyone comes up. I realize fight starts going down there. And so I'm going to pop bomb in the middle, pop infuser, and just melt. Again, Dormer's already low. I'm waiting on cooldowns to come back up. I see Venator's trying to go for a melee. And I'm just trying to get out. I'm just a distraction. That's all Paradox is at the time. And it works out. So we kind of waste a little bit of rejuve. Because they steal it, I think, twice. But we, try to be active. And overall, we have a lot of space on the map to breathe. So back to it. Or do we keep rejuve here? I actually have no idea what happened. I wish... if anyone's watching this that works on the Deadlock team, please help make the replay system a little bit better. Because, yeah, I can't see if we have rejuve or not. But we're even on souls. We are pretty... Okay, they have almost twice as many kills as us. But we're just being so effective on the map that we... that doesn't matter. It does not matter. So cool, we kind of move. Again, I think we're just trying to look for farms. I like to farm backwards, so you're going to see me here. I'm going to take waves first, push it up as far as I can, and then work my way back. So here I should be taking maybe the small camp on my left. Might even just try to take this next wave. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I take that small camp. I take this next wave. And then I think I take this camp on the left. Again, I'm just making my way as far as I can. I have carbine ready in case someone tries to go through the zip. They don't. I take their camps. And then I get ready for that team fight. That doesn't happen. I just get ready for Urn. Same thing. I should be taking this camp on the left. I don't. Oh, because I see this middle fight going on. And I know I got to get there. Because really, if we lose this middle fight, I mean, it's done. So I think I go back to buy. I have 9.7. So I want that Echo Shard. And this Echo Shard, I think, for me, does kind of come in clutch. The great part about bomb build is it zones like crazy. So I don't really need to be with my team. I'm actually going to cut them off by putting 2 bombs. And then Celeste gets melted. And then now I should have bombs again soon. I actually don't. I think I was so upset here. Because it was perfect. I do have bomb for that. It's okay, Viscous is stuck. I go for a melee to so sometimes, sorry, I know it's chaos, but sometimes if there's a Viscous cube in the middle of a team fight, I will go for the melee, knowing that they can get out of the cube and parry me. But because they're out of the cube, even if they parried my butt, I can still, like right here, I can still hope that because he's out of the cube, my team can melt him as he's in the middle of the parry animation. That's not really what happens. He doesn't parry me. But again, we're in the middle of my bomb. I'm doing damage. And we kind of stomp the team. I go back, I believe, just to heal for a little bit. Maybe by, let me see.
Let's go blue.
Oh, it's just to like stop the wave too. I also remember that too. I remember being like, damn it, I missed that melee. Now I don't look cool anymore. But I should be, yeah. I think the next item that I'm buying is a 6400. No, it's Great Expansion. So then I decide, okay, let me just buy that real quick. And then go help my team. Maybe just clear that wave. I don't really realize that they're pushing.
Sounds good.
Let me see. Oh my goodness, this is in trouble. Yeah. Like, I know that that's not a fight that I need to help out in. Because they're in trouble regardless. So I go push another wave. I think I just farm camps on the side. The nice part of the same thing about bomb build is the farming is pretty automatic. So as long as I put the bomb down, everything should die. And it kind of does. So I'm going to move around again and look for something else to swing on. We're up 20k, which is kind of big. It's about 10. But we are just getting enough space to breathe. This Dormant chases me like crazy. And I knew that he was going for something wacky. So I just silence him. I pop bomb on me. And okay, it's fine if he hits me with the ult. I think he might have been maxed ult by then. Yeah. So what he's doing is he's trying to just constantly ult me and ult me and ult me and ult me. But I think because I buy myself so much time, my team actually comes to save me from all that. So it's okay. The cart actually saves me from getting wrecked by the Viscous. And I just go past them, same thing. I parry. That rebuttal's still coming in clutch. I try parrying that last one, I don't. And then by then, my team has swung. Wraith is there, and Wraith has ult. She can save me. And so I try getting out. I try getting out, but I go the wrong way. I didn't realize this is towards the enemy. So I think at this part I realized that I'm like, oh, I gotta get out. But again, I'm also kind of half health. So what stops me from... I mean, that's what stops me, right? But what stops me from going to that fight? I try landing like an edge boost here. I don't. I mess it up. It's fine. And that cart, again, it saves me. I think that Dorman did mess up so much. But by then, I've used my cooldowns. I've used my Echo Shard. I've used my Infuser. There's nothing else for me to do. So, time to go back. Heal up. Look for another fight. I'm used to playing Yamato. I'm used to playing other characters that might have like crazy cooldowns and can stay in the fight constantly. And some characters do want that, especially if you're more of a balanced build. But if you're a hyper specialized build, turn only McGinnis, bomb build Paradox, bomb build Geist, if you don't have cooldowns, there's not really much you can do. Like, if you're not building Spirit and Gun and all that, it's just not that great. But just one... Same thing I just kind of saw there. One general tip for... Look at all that damage, dude. That's crazy. One general tip for bomb builds Paradox, you'll kind of see me do it a little bit, is you want to drop the bomb on you after you swap, because most of the time they try going pretty much around you. So I'm going to land the swap, and then I'm going to drop the bomb on her because A, she's silenced, so for the most part she's going to be pretty slow. And then on top of that, it does also give an 80% movement slow. So bomb on her when she lands. And you're hoping you just take the fight kind of somewhere nearby, which you do. She goes back to the wall. She goes back into the bomb. crazy, crazy damage. And I get ready to help into this next fight. I love closed spaces on Bomb Paradox. I think it's the best. But I'm looking for just repositioning. I'm trying to kind of stay into this fight. As the game goes on, you want to just stay into the fights more and more often, because your cooldowns are shorter. So I'm looking for stuff to fight. There's nothing. We clean up. And we should be pushing pretty hard in here. Yeah, that's insane. I pop bombs to kind of stop the Apollo from running away. But that doesn't really work. Also, it is insane to me that this is regular speed. Looking at it now, like, I feel like I'm on Adderall. I pop that just in case he shoots. It's not really going to do that. He's Apollo. I pop some bombs on the objective. At the time, this was right before they nerfed bombs on objectives. But I just kind of, I throw my stuff and I back out. I throw my stuff and I back out. I don't really have anything. But I also see that Doormat is chasing me. But again, he runs into the bomb. I mess it up again. It's okay. And I take that pad that McGinnis left. Dude, this might have been the perfect game for showcasing this. I mess up that parry. I really should have just waited. But because I still have rebuttal, especially against, again, a Calico, also a Venator doing melee build. But I really thought he was going to go for a light melee. So once he goes for the heavy, I don't really have any other gun. I don't have any other abilities. I just go for a melee. He melts me for like 2,000 damage. Kills me for 3,000. And that's okay. Death number 6. But I think they kind of come back here. Again, this silver kind of did carry. If I remember, yeah, the silver's 12 and 9. This is nuts. Just watch this. Because they said, hey, Silver, get out of here. He's like, no, I'm raid boss Silver. I just win. Insane work. I think he's literally screaming like, get away from me. Yeah, so why play Paradox when you can just play Silver, when you can just play Wraith, when you can just play Victor? Oh, because it's fun. It's fun, and, you know, what else am I going to do with my time? So, again, team resets, for the most part, pretty even. We have more people up than they do, so I think we do push this Walker a little bit, if I remember. Yeah. Again, just normal fights. I should respawn soon. Nope. Looking at the build here. Yeah, there it is. Looking at the build here again, it's all bomb focused. No resists, which I probably should have. But I'm hoping that I can just be so quick with my extra stamina mastery, sorry, that I can just get in, get out. Like literally what it says. Get in, get out. Dash around. Waste time. Get cooldowns. Get in, get out. Call goes out to go mid. I get ready for it. And I think the team was so good that I knew that they might go for it. So I get ready to kind of stay. But I think they thought about it, but they knew they were going to be too late, and they canceled last minute. Again, I'm using Carbine and kind of just roam around the map. I'm looking for camps to take. Looking to stop waves. Pretty normal stuff. But yeah, going back to the build, a lot of it is just focused on bomb, with the big one being expansion duration. Just in general, making that bomb almost double in terms of efficient. And then adding it up with Boundless. Infuser to save my butt. I mean, this thing is massive. So I throw a bomb to kind of get this last wave that's coming in. And then I get ready to get into a team fight. I see there's a team fight going middle. I pop Carbine because you move faster, if I'm correct, on the zip. But before I go into that team fight, I just want to drop a bomb here. I think I even pop Echo Shard, yeah. And I just leave the bomb there to take care of the wave, and I go to help with the team fight. Again, Kinetic Carbine just to kind of move faster. And you'll see it is crazy fast. Big fight here, if I remember correctly, I get a massive amount of damage. Again, I like enclosed spaces, I like McGinnis walls. I get a swap here, and then it's just brutal. Anyone that jumps into that will be melted. Apollo takes a good amount of damage. Calico survives somehow. This was kind of crazy. I actually want to go back and see this. If I'm correct, the cart from Doorman gets us just out of range of the... What's it called? Of the... Yeah, so it gets us just out of range out of the Apollo ult. Because it doesn't hit me. Yeah. Which is insane. I pop another bomb just to kind of get on him. And then just keep moving. Again, we have to rejuice. They're down 4. I take a curse hit. It's okay. I don't really want to waste bomb on these shrines because I want it for big team fights and I want it for the boss. So you'll see that at the end of the game I have a massive amount of objective damage. A lot of it really is just because I'm choosing to use those bombs on like the boss. I'm choosing to use the bombs on objectives. They've just recently nerfed the damage on it, but it's still going to be huge. So again, I'm saving it just in case. I don't know if we're going to get dove on. I think the call is made here because we have to read you to stay. But don't overcommit. Just look for kills. And that's something you got to keep in mind. Like it doesn't have to be either go all in or go out. And as soon as we get that, you even see, as soon as we get that kill on Doorman, I instantly hold W. I pop bomb on objective, and I just melt it. I end the game with 22 assists, 8 kills, and 6 deaths. And I never sold rebuttal. So to give you kind of an idea of playstyle, obviously, like I've mentioned, be smart in your positioning, anticipate things when they come. Really, really, really do not try to be a nuisance for your team. And as Paradox, be a nuisance for theirs. Again, kind of just pull up the stats here. On the objectives, I had about 18k, which is pretty good. Player damage 37. The biggest one just being the assist. I was always in fights. I was always throwing bombs, trying to help out. And if I wasn't, then I was doing other stuff like moving the objectives. And then in terms of damage, let's see here. Yeah, nothing crazy. Hold on. I actually don't know how this graph works. Why did I pull that up? So that is really it. Again, if you wanted to see another clip of me and McGinnis, let me know in the comments. I actually have my own build on McGinnis, but for the Paradox build that I was using, sorry, I don't know why I got distracted. But on the Paradox build, if you don't know that, you can type to look. I use this build called Very Big Pulse. Really, it's just, I just didn't want to do the hybrids. I just wanted to do bomb build. So this has good options. It runs you through what to do. And then there's other options as well. I really just stuck with this main tree. I didn't go for a melee. I didn't really need survival. Alchemical's fun, but it's more for bullets and to help out your team. But again, like I said, my team really wasn't a bullet type. It was more spirit outside of the silver, and silver can carry by herself as well. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of style of content of just me yapping to tell you guys my thought process, and hopefully you can keep me company to the road for top rank Ascendant. That is it for me, and subscribe if you liked the video. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.